Hi, and welcome to this episode of Utah Crossbow Hunter, where today is going to be round number 1 of the unfair competition. We're going to start today with the Gold Tip 500 Nitro Pro with straightness of 001 and the Gold Tip 425 with straight pro with a straightness of 001, and they're both again at different weights. One's around the 425 is right around 450, I believe, and the Nitro is around 550, but I'll post those up here for you guys. So I decided to call it unfair competition because different lengths of arrows, because I'm going to be also shooting in the next episode the Killer Instinct Hyper arrow and the new Executioner by Black Eagle. That's my next round. So today I'm going to do 3 rounds. And basically, I'm just looking to see how things shoot as far as accuracy. So to make this competition fair, I am not going to adjust my windage and elevation on my Killer Instinct 425 Reaper. So everything's going to stay the same, so it'll stay same across the board for this unfair competition. So, with that said, let's get into today's competition. Okay, so we're going to do a wasted round here to see where they're shooting. So the first one up I'm going to do is the number 3 arrow of the 425 Ballistic Pro by Gold Tip. So this one here, I'm just going to shoot to see where the scope is at, because like I said, I didn't make any adjustments on the scope. So let's see where we're at here. So I'm going to show at the lower half and see where we're at. And it's a little low, but windage is fine. Okay. Alright, so let's do the Nitro and see where we're at. Alright. So this will be arrow number 7 in the Gold Tip 500 Nitro Pro. So let's bring this up. Again, I'm going to shoot in the upper half to see where we're at. Okay, that'll do right there. Okay, so the 500 Nitro Pro. And that one, just a little bit low, but pretty good. Okay, so let me get the go collect those 2 arrows, and let's get this competition started. Okay, so now we're going to shoot the 425 Ballistic Pro downrange first, and we'll see how we do it at. Fun time to begin. Alright, so let me raise this up. Okay, so we're shooting my left upper one. Now let's see how we do. Ah, pretty doggone good. Even though it's just a little bit low. Alright. So let's shoot the second arrow. This will be arrow number 10 of the 425 Ballistic Pro. So this time I shoot right side, upper one. And that one is a bullseye. Alright. So far, it looks like these ballistic 425s are shooting pretty doggone good. Alright, number 3. We'll be doing the left side, middle. Okay. And that one's pretty doggone good, meaning it was a little low. But for accuracy, without adjusting the scope, it's looking pretty good, which is always a good thing. Now I'm going to suspect that these 500 nitros are going to shoot probably a little bit low. But we'll find out. The reason I say that because they are heavier. Okay, so I'm going to do the 500 nitro on the right side, middle target. And that one, yeah, it went low. And it looks like way low. And it went through the target. Okay. So let's do another one here. Okay, number 10 it looks like, of the 500 Nitro Pro by Gold Tip. So, let's drop my target down some here. And that one has so much force behind it that it moved my target a little bit, but we're still good. Alright, here we go. Lower left. And that one went all the way through. I see it back there. But it was just slightly high. No, actually not. It was just to the right, just a little bit of the black dot there. So that one went through. So that tells me that we are putting a lot of kinetic energy behind these arrows. Okay, final one of round number 1. And we're going to shoot number 7 here. Let's see how that does. Okay, lower right. And that one was just, it kind of hit the black and the gray, so that was good. Alright, that's the end of round number 1. Let me go collect some arrows. Okay, so round number 1, if we were to have a clear shot winner, it would have to be the 425 Ballistic Pro. But with that said, I believe a lot of it, of course, is because of the weight. But the one thing I did notice with the nitros is they plow right through my target. All 3 of them. One went completely through my target, and the other 2 were 3/4 of the way through my target. So, what does that tell me? That tells me there's a lot of kinetic energy behind those 500 Nitro Pros from Gold Tip. So, my interpretation is that we're probably going, I don't know, 145 of kinetic energy, I'm guessing, but we'll find that out later. They are shooting okay, so let's do another round here and see where we're at. We'll do the same thing, more of the unfair competition. So this one here, the 425 Ballistic Pro, lower right. And I don't know if I said it or not, but my target is at 20 yards. It'll stay that all the way through this fun competition. And that one went through my target, and it looks like it was just slightly high. I can't tell. But again, it's blowing through my target, which is, I'm not sure what my target is rated at, but because it's a homemade target, and it seems to be working a lot better than the commercial target that I have down there of that yellow jacket. But that yellow jacket is pretty well torn up. Alright. Another 425 Ballistic Pro. And we'll shoot this one to the left on the lower. And that one went all the way through, and it almost hit my back target back there. And it looks pretty good. Maybe just slightly low, but that's fine. Okay, now for my third one. My neighbor is going to start mowing. Oh well. Okay, so let's raise this up. We'll do the left side. Okay. And that one, I seen where that one went. The lower, in the black, just just on the lower portion, on the right hand side lower. Alright. When you look at the back of my target, you would think it's being destroyed. What did it cost me? Nothing. Plastic bags. Alright. Let's go to the 500 Nitro Pro. Alright, so we'll go to the right, center. Yep, that one went through, and that one hit the black. So yeah, these 500 nitros are shooting some power. I am looking at some more bags, and I forget what it's called, but it's the Yellow Jacket YF400. I believe Southern Preacher mentioned that one to me, so I'm going to be checking that one out eventually. Okay, so let's go up. Upper right. That one went a little high. I can see where that one went. Okay, so final of the next round, the second round here. So the upper right, and see what we do there. And that one went just to the right a little bit. Okay, then we'll go down and collect those arrows. Be right back. Okay, so I decided after 2 rounds, I'm going to call it a day for now. Because if you look at my target down there, you can tell there's a lot of force going through that bag. So, I need to repair that. Like I said, I gotta find me something that's gonna work. Because I'm throwing a lot of juice down there. But when I went down to pick up my arrows, this one was laying sideways like this. And this arrow went, let me get closer. Okay? So this was laying sideways, and this arrow, if I can do it again, was in it like that, in that kind of configuration. So it kind of damaged one of my 425s, but I think that might be repairable, I believe. So we'll figure out how to replace that. So yeah, we were throwing a lot of force downrange, because I know just by looking at the back of this bag that if we were using a Yellow Jacket down there, we would have had a big mess. Probably ended up destroying some fletchings or something on there. Because the nice thing about this here, when it goes through, it's smooth. And so pulling them out is so much easier. So we pull them out of those plastic bags. But I'll repair it, and I'll be back out again with it later. Yeah. Like I said, we're throwing a lot of kinetic energy down there with these 2 sets of barrels. And again, like I said, I'll have the weights posted up here for you guys. Alrighty. So with that said, remember, family first. Take care of your family. And by all means, get out there and hunt. And see you on the next episode of Utah Crossbow Hunter. Lawnmower.